Hey, waiting on the channel to pop up. There we go. Welcome everybody, this is my second video. This is Spirit Animal Survival. Now this morning I did a first look and I just want to actually clarify a couple things. A lot of this stuff's getting fixed. Matter of fact, a patch tomorrow. Special shout out to Lisa and TrueFX, the two of the developers. The third went offline, I forget his name. And also want to mention, and I'll put him in the credits, is Mr. Sound. Oh God, he's gonna kill me. Anyway, it's we've been playing on single player, both me and my wife, and we're waiting. They're going to be adding a CMD or Steam CMD, so you can host your own server. You don't have to pay for a service. That'll be nice. Looking forward to that. So let's go ahead and load in. We got quite a bit of stuff. It takes a while. That's why I'm really looking forward to a dedicated server. Take a lot of this overhead. So I got my character, and basically once you create your character, you just click host game. You don't need to do a new. You'll get what looks like a matchmaking lobby. You just create match. And then start match, and the name will already be there. And that's going to pull the database straight off your machine. I'll link MrSoundwaves. I'll link his channel. He's done quite a few tutorials. I just want to show you some of the progress today. I've actually been playing quite a bit, so has my wife. And we've learned a lot. Alright. So as it loads up all the resources. Now so far I've built, I picked a beach basically because nothing spawns here so far. Now after the patch that could all change. But I built a dock. I kind of flooded over, but you get the general picture. Now everything you build, if I hit that, you can shrink. If you're on a multi or single player, you don't need the chat window. You can move these around. One of the common things that I've heard in the forums is, how do I quit? It's going to be fixed tomorrow, but it's actually this right here. It's real sensitive. It's this sextant. If you just click up here by the handle, just right there, you can get the settings. So I can go ahead and change my alias. I can change the volume. And I also, you notice the quit button. And I'm running on Fantastic, and there's all your global volume, all your good stuff. I don't think this has been implemented yet. We'll try hitting LOD 8 and apply. And it doesn't seem to do anything yet. So that was the tab key. Now if you go to others, you can pretty much scroll through all the items that you can create. There's quite a few. I mean, the list just goes on and on. You can see my inventory. This is stuff that I've been gathering. Some of the things I'm working for, and you'll notice some of this stuff is level based. So like right now I could build a trunk. But let's go to the jungle hunt. Jungle lookout. As you notice, it says I need level 20. I'm only level 9. And I need 20 logs. So I couldn't make it if I wanted to. And that's okay. There's a lot of cosmetic stuff in here. Baskets of fish. A lot of prefab buildings. There's a horse cart. I'm not sure if that can actually be pulled by a horse. You can tame. I assume that will be coming as well. But I'm gonna hop up the mountain here. Find my normal route. Oh, I just... Whoops. There is a thing called fall damage. Alright, now we're up. So there's an overview of the house that I'm working on. It's going to be a 2-story. I've got a chest there, stairs going up, and then I'll start the second floor and I'll just leave that panel open. So if you're familiar with these survival games in Unity, or any of these Unity and the construction pieces, they're going to be pretty much the same. And the building is no different. The position is there. You can use the right and left arrow keys to position and tilt. Let's see. Let's show you some of the work here. Now to eat, I've just been actually eating, it tells you what they're good for. And these lucky limes, which you get off trees, are good for thirst. And then these are real good for hunger, pears. And both of these actually, I hope I didn't just drop them. No. Just click on use. There we go. So I'll show you a couple things. I did show you where cotton is. I've seen people still ask, where's cotton? It's these big, colorful looking plants. You just get up next to one. Now I've built these torches. Kind of lights my path. And the idea is I'll have these going all the way up. And where's my flower box? You can actually make gardens. So here's my garden. There's different sizes. You just kind of look for the open sign, like any storage. And then down here, which you can move around as well. And I can grab the fruit, even though I don't need it. Now, storage issues or the other problems that have been reported today are all being patched. They're being worked on. Actually, TrueFX actually worked the entire... I have no idea if the guy even sleeps. Him and his wife are a duo. Lisa's his wife. And you've seen them answering questions on the forums. I'll link their Discord. There's a nice little gathering in here. But this is one of the buildings that I built. It's a prefab. It's actually in the list. So if you scroll down about here, yeah, land house. And there it shows what you need and what level you need to be. Actually, I don't think this has a level. That's kind of nice. They've got some Watts houses, mills. All these are accessible. You can go inside them. The canoe you can't build till level 25. That was kind of depressing because I'm only level 9. Once you get a canoe, you can go out and fish. A lot of things you can do. But right now, what I've been working on is I've got an axe. There is an anvil you can repair. And I'm assuming that eventually... Now you'll notice the resources are a little balanced right now, so I just kind of toss things out. I have way more straw than I need. And all this stuff's been reported. If you go into the Discord channel, you'll see the exact bugs that have been reported, what's been checked off. Kind of nice little operation. And they've been doing this for a while. So I have plenty of sticks. I've been tossing those away. Eventually when storage is fixed, because right now, at least in the single player, when I log back in, storage disappears. And that should be fixed. That was one of the top bugs. And actually I'm just going to pitch those too. You get them from trees. And what I've been doing is taking these stacks of lumber. We'll get some more. Now what's nice about arrows is in any of your weapons, I'll show you one of them. That's a sword that I built. That thing's a beast. So, I mean, some pretty cool models in there. There's the spear. you can throw it, it comes right back. It's the damage that you do. It's not something you have to go get. Same thing with arrows, which is really nice. I don't have to sit there and craft 50,000 arrows. I just have to worry about the durability of the weapon or the tool. So we're just gathering. You see I'm getting fruit, sticks, straw, and logs. And logs is really what we want. And there's those lucky limes. So you can see this is really out of balance, so I just pitch it aside. I've been keeping this because the sand you actually will mix for mortar, which is here. So as it starts out, if you go into other and scroll all the way to the top, and this is how you level. You can see your progress level right here. It's all from crafting and actions. But you basically start out with clay. And to gather water, and I'll show you how to gather water. It's down at the water's edge, and it's kind of tricky. We'll do that here in a second. Let me finish smacking my trees around. And I've got a node over here that I've been farming. Now all my tools right now are all in metal, which is kind of nice. Durability is a lot better. There are encounter areas. I actually went into a dwarven cave. I was way under level for it, so I ran. It was pretty brutal. And all the stuff's marked. So if you look across the map, you'll see the different locations. Same thing with your corpse. If you get killed, you do have to go retrieve your stuff. Sorry. But at least it has a marker up there, like a compass, that you can go get it. The trouble is you gotta kite whatever killed you away far enough that you can get your corpse. And so far I've had no trouble. So I'm gonna take what I have here. As you can see, I got salt, and you'll use that in recipes as well, plus in brew, but you also need it for combinations. And I can't remember, what is it, bricks? No. One of these requires salt. Maybe it's the stone block. Yeah, there you go. So I have been accumulating stone block. And I'll store it. Now, almost everything that you make, there's the item slots. These are the slots that you have. I actually have armor on, some of the armor that you can make. But here's the, like cloth. Cloth takes logs. So, you know, as you go, when you start doing this stuff, you'll look at that, and to change that, these are those waving leaves, but they also take logs. And that's what makes the different armor pieces. But anyway, I'm going to head back down here real quick. Grab those apples. Try not to break my neck getting down here. Another thing this morning that I showed you that was giving me issues was dragging items. You just got to make sure it's dead center and it will pop right in. And I haven't had any problems since. Now, one thing I will mention is if you're standing, I would not equip an item right now if you're up on a platform. You'll lose it because they turn into little bags, which you saw floating over there. But anyway, let's gather some water. And this is the easiest way I found. Get into where your hands are moving. And then look at, there's these little water containers. Just hit the E key. And now I'm gathering water. And you use that for like mortar, different things like that. So I keep like 99 in stock. Get one more there. And we're good. I'm really looking forward to storage because I hate wasting all this steel and metal. So I've tried to burn it off as I get it. Animal fat, I have to go start hunting. One thing you want to watch, and it's in your character. Let me get rid of that. Is your spirit. So if you kill things and you're not hungry, you'll see changes within your spirit. That's going to have impact later on. Actually, it may already have it. Maybe you need to watch his tutorials. We're still learning. It's a lot of fun though. We've had pretty good fun running around, just building. They are changing. They've talked about. Let's look in the chest here. I'll take that rope. And I got one of those. Cooking. Another question I saw asked. Cooking is pretty simple. You basically build a campfire. You can do it at level 1. You put logs as your catalyst. And then the meat there, and you don't need to light it. It'll automatically start cooking food over into this box right here. And you gain experience while it's doing it. So it's starting to get dark, which is kind of nice. I really, really love the skybox that they chose for this. This is in Unity. I have confirmed that. I kind of knew right away. I just didn't think to re-mention it. Which I think I said twice now, because I talked about Unity in here on these pieces. And you can see, I'll show you in building. So what I need to build, I'm doing everything in planks. And I can make 10. And you can see it goes into the queue, and you can see my experience bar go up. So I'm going to need a whole lot more planks and lumber. And what I'm doing is basically going into buildings, scrolling down, or you can just type in there plank. But I don't feel like taking my hands off the keyboard. Now when you make a doorway, I will mention that right now, you can't fit through the door until you put the actual door piece on. And there's the door, the plank door. And then there's a plank door frame. So I'm actually doing overlaps right now because I'm creating the second floor. And if I back up enough, it'll snap right in. Or I can just climb up the stairs. Oops. I just fell. But you can see that it'll pop right in here. And if you don't have enough, it'll tell you. So I don't have all the mats. And I already knew that. But the coloring in the game is really nice. You can see the torchlight light up on the cabin. The actual dock has a little light, creates a nice little light down here. So those are the key things that I wanted. They were like the most frequently asked questions that I saw on the forums. And the swaying, that's going to be fixed as well. So make sure you check out the comments. I'll put the Discord channel in there. I'll also put a list to MrSoundwave to get to some of his tutorials that he's done already. He's doing his actually on the public servers that they're testing on, that they've been testing on for quite some time. Let me move that out of the way. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Yeah, I have to reset that. So like I said, there's a lot of fixes coming in and a lot more coming. And it's just a beautiful game. It's fun to play. The hunting is really nice. A lot of kiting because of the low level. That's my primary weapon, my bow. I like just running around, shoot and scoot. But anyway, make sure you come drop in, say hey in their Discord channel. I'll put the invite link there. The devs are very active. There's bug reports. You can see everything that's being addressed. You can ask questions in there. I'm looking at them right now. All the assistance from both the developers and the players. It's just a really good community for a really good game, and I think it's going to help make this successful is the community. And they've been active on the forums. I don't know how they do it. They're answering questions. They're coding the fixes for the next patch, which is tentatively tomorrow. So anyway, that was the quick overview I wanted to do just to clear up some things that I did not cover this morning because I was in a rush to get to work. And now that it's midnight, I got plenty of time. So thanks for watching and definitely enjoying the game, and appreciate your views and support. So thank you, and I'll see you next time.